Well, hello. It's nice to be back on YouTube. I've been away for a while, but it's awesome to be back. And today we're going to be talking about your why. What is your why? You know, so many ex-Jehovah's Witnesses get stuck in life because they don't know what their why is. When I work with my corporate clients and other people that I work with, one of the first things we focus on is finding your why. You've got to know what makes you do what you do. And a lot of times when people come away from the organization, they know they're moving away from something, but they don't know what they're moving toward. They have no why. You see, most Jehovah's Witnesses had no practice on finding their why. Most people in school, whether it was sports or different activities that they were in, they had a teacher or a coach that was able to pull that out of them. Or maybe it was a career that was focused on. And you knew why you were going to college because you knew you had the desire and the skills and talents to embrace a certain career. So if somebody wanted to be a lawyer or a doctor or an architect, you knew what your why was. You knew what drove you. Something that kept you up late at night and woke you up early in the morning. Well, with witnesses, you never experienced that because from a young age, you were told what was important to you. And then you embraced that as your truth, even though it was not your truth. I know it wasn't your truth because people are all crafted differently. Every single person has different things that drive them. But as a whole, the Jehovah's Witnesses were told that the same things are important. So if you ask a Jehovah's Witness, what's the most important thing in your life? Well, it's my service. Well, it's this or it's that. Or whatever you were told is important. Not how you were made or what's important to you, because each person is different. That's why you have different skills, different talents, different wants, different desires, different abilities. There's a reason why it's like that. There's a reason why you like some things and don't like some things, and the next person is just the opposite. It's supposed to be like that. But when you're in touch with these kinds of things, you start knowing what your why is. And for a lot of us, we have a simple why. It's our families or our kids. But that's also a temporary why because kids grow up. And a lot of people at 40, 45 don't know what to do with their lives. Now this happens with everybody, not just Jehovah's Witnesses. But with witnesses, it's harder because you never ever had to tap into it. And again, you left something and you don't know where you're going. So number one, we got to figure out what we want to do with our lives and what's important to us. It might be a legacy. I want to leave this legacy while I'm here on earth. That's so for me. I know that we're born on this date and we die on this date. And what's important is the dash in between. That's all that matters. And I'm at the point in my life now that I know that I was given certain abilities. And if I don't use them to the full, I'll feel like my life was wasted. So it really behooves me to get at it, right? Because I know what my why is. You must find your why. That's what will change your life. That's what will make you feel not so lost. You must find your what and your why. The how will come. So many people focus on the how. It stops them. They want to figure everything out first. But when you know what you want in life and you know why you want it, and you focus on those two things, how you're going to do it's going to come. You start getting really creative and you attract things to you that will help what you need come to be and come into your existence. So I know you're not practiced at this, but you must find a compelling why in your life. When you find your why, your losses hurt less. I have a lot of losses. I have a lot of things that if I didn't have my why driving me, I'd focus on what's behind me. Again, like I say all the time, your windshield is a lot bigger than your rearview mirror for a reason. And when you know what your why is, and you know what your what is, you stare in front of you, not behind you in life. So I encourage you all to really look at your life and find what drives you. Spend some time thinking about this. You don't have to come up with it right away, but spend some time finding what's your why without someone telling you. Again, the witnesses told you what it is, how it is, who to do it with. Your brain really wasn't, used to thinking on its own. But now you have an opportunity. And I don't care how old you are, you have a chance to create something like you never could before because you have the freedom. When you were a witness, it was like someone in the water with floaties on, right? You got a life preserver on. You don't have to think. It's like a life preserver and somebody's pulling you with a rope that's attached to it. So you're not going to sink, but you don't know how to swim either. When you leave the witnesses, it's like jumping in the water and you got to learn how to swim quickly. But like any swimmer, a swimmer has to know where they're going. They can't just swim in any direction. You got to know which direction you're going. Where is the land? And why do I want to swim? Because I want to live, right? So that's a compelling why. But you know where you're going and you know what your why is. So begin to seek your why and your life will begin to change. You will feel not as lost, trust me. This is one of the most important things that you can figure out in life. Now, what I've put together are a few courses for ex-Jehovah's Witnesses. Okay, I'm still working on some other things. I don't see anything out there that helps you move forward. I feel blessed in my life because I've spent tens of thousands of dollars on personal development. Okay, I've really put a lot of work into myself. Now, I want to take some of that and share it with you because most witnesses did not do the kind of work that I've done because of what I do for a living as a speaker. I'm going to start sharing these things with you. I'm going to start building courses for you so you can begin to move forward in life. Now, the first course that I put together is a little mini course, short little course. It's called Moving Forward. And I want you to go ahead and sign up for it right here. The address below, thelightgetsbrighter.com. Funny play on words. Okay? Go there and take that course and see if it makes a difference in your life. So I've got that course and some inspirational videos attached to it. And I've got some other things. If you choose to do it, it will move your life forward. Okay, so go ahead and do that. Also in the text there is our private Facebook group. Go ahead and join that. If you don't want to be seen or discovered in the group, I have some instructions on the intro video that shows you how to block your group so no one can see that you're in it. But it's a positive group. We keep it positive. We don't get negative, and we all support each other. So if you're fading out or if you've been out for a while, it doesn't matter. Come on, join us. Be around some positive people, and let's have some fun and let's keep moving forward. Okay, y'all, be blessed, and I'll see you in the next video.